if you'd like to watch that, Dan Dawson commentating on Dimitri Vandenberg against Darrell Gurney. That's the quarterfinal match on stream number 2. But here we see Darren Webster, who's seen off Wes Newton, Matt Clark, Ron Meulenkamp and Jeffrey de Graaf this afternoon to get to the last 8. Up against Alan Norris, who's beaten Callan Ridds, Jeffrey de Zwaan, Mark
25.
Webster and Steve Lennon. We saw Alan Norris's win here on stream 1 over Jeffrey de Zwaan. And we also saw Mark Webster in action earlier this afternoon, and Mark Webster was looking pretty good, so that must have been quite a tussle between Norris and Webster.
25. Bullseye.
Prize money of £2,250 for reaching the quarter-final stage. And it is Norris to get us underway here then.
60.
And Darren Webster, one of those looking for a good run here today and tomorrow to cement a place in the World Match Play at the end of the month. Kicking off with a ton 80 there, Webster.
57. $43.
Early frustrations from Norris.
85.
Better second dart. Didn't have a good view of the treble 20 there, you feel. Webster looking to get a second maximum of the opening leg, but has to settle for a ton 40.
95.
Well, the 138 shot is on. Double 12 wanted.
114.
For the shot that will forever be known as the Keith Deller.
$54.
After that World Championship win by Deller in 1983, where he beat the odds to beat Eric Bristow back then. Double 12 then it was for Webster to get us underway and take that opening leg against the throw. Just to let you know, I mentioned Dimitri Vandenberg
59.
against Darrell Gurney on stream 2 live right now. The other 2 quarterfinals see John Henderson against Justin Pipe and Carl Anderson taking on Johnny Clayton. So
99.
We'll keep you posted with those results as they come in, and then we'll bring you a semi-final and of course the final of Players Championship 15 later on this afternoon.
100. $78.
Darren Webster, the demolition man from Norwich. Another one of those players that's enjoyed something of a resurgence in recent years, having been around the scene for a long, long time. Getting to the quarterfinals of the World Championship a decade ago in 2007. And he's already down to a 3-dart finish in this second leg as Norris continues to get frustrated with himself.
86.
So 142 for Webster. Can't do it now. Well, we saw Webster
62.
with an attempt at the 138 in the opening leg. Can Norris achieve that feat? It won't happen now, so Webster will come back for 80 to double his
52.
lead. And a single will leave double top for a 2-0 lead.
60.
Oh, just under. So Norris a chance to draw level and an immediate Break back of throw early on in this quarter-final match. Double 16. Oh,
54.
well, again, you felt the lie was awkward there. Not too sure how much of that Betty could see, Norris, but double 10 then for Webster. And he hits it right in the corner at the third attempt to double his lead. And this quarter-final appearance by Webster already matching his quarter-final berth that he enjoyed in the Players' Championship in Milton Keynes back in May.
133.
Also reached the quarterfinals of one of the UK Open qualifiers back in February, and during that hit a 9-darter along the way.
$100. 98. 80.
We had a good run here this afternoon, and if he was to repeat that tomorrow, Darren Webster, it would just help allay any nerves and give him a bit of a cushion
145.
in terms of that qualification for the World Match Play in Blackpool at the end of the month.
140.
So 65 then to get a leg on the board, and he wants double top.
45.
Well, the frustration visible as Webster looks to go 3-0 up with double top. Double 10 now. Oh, well, that was a mile away. And another chance for Norris.
Okay.
And he hits the leg at last. And you can see he's not happy there, but he has a leg on the board. And can he start to
60.
grind out a result? You can see him there growling at the back of the stage. He beats Steve Beaton in the previous
83.
round here, 6-5, and then Mark Webster 6-5. He's had two real battles to come through to the quarterfinal stage as Alan Norris.
100. 96. 100.
So while Webster looking good but not mathematically short of a place in the match play, Alan Norris has secured his
100.
place at Blackpool. We will see him there in action at the end of the month.
$140.
So Webster finding himself in room 101. Norris just having a workout to make sure he guarantees himself a finish if he can, and doesn't want to leave a bogey number.
41.
But as it is, he has done that, so it is a bit of time. There's a bit of time for Webster if he needs it to take out this double 12. Well, he'll be back
89.
for double 6 next time.
75.
Yes. 95.
So Darren Webster wants double 6 here for
Okay.
a 3-1 lead and hits double 6, no messing.
$87.
Well, a good last start, but having come through 2 deciding legs in his previous 2 matches, you wonder whether Norris has
81.
has expelled all of his energy. Just getting very frustrated with himself on the oche here in this match.
140.
That's better though, a ton 40. Las Vegas, the next stop on the World Series. The players involved in that heading from Shanghai to Las Vegas. And a reminder, if you didn't hear the news earlier, also reported on the PDC website here that Phil Taylor flying back from Shanghai, not heading to Las Vegas due to being unwell. And so Taylor's place in Las Vegas next weekend will be taken by James Wade. Taylor wanting to make sure that he's got time to recover for the match play at the end of the month in what is expected to be his last appearance at Blackpool. But this then
60.
A better leg then from Norris, and a chance to go to within one of his opponent if he can take out this double top. It's a nice flash way to go. He thought that was in, but it's a double 10 then now. Okay. And he hits it. So back to 3-2.
$100. $140.
Good start to leg 6 as Norris looks to claw his way back.
99.
And make it a level game.
$80.
Norris won the first Players' Championship event of the year back in February here at the Metrodome in Barnsley. Also reached another semi-final in Milton Keynes and a quarter-final in Wigan.
100.
Also had a great run in the UK
105.
Open finals in Minehead, getting to the semi-finals there. But it's Webster with the upper hand then in this 6th leg, and a chance to restore
91.
that 2-leg advantage if he can take out 57 here. Looking at double top. It's a good guide for him. That's a great guide for him. There you go, straight in for 4-2. Coming down.
139.
Obviously not happy with the lie of those first 2 treble 20s, Norris.
$60. $97.
Can he fill it up?
140.
Not quite. Still awaiting. In fact, it's Norris who's still awaiting his first maximum. Darren did hit one, of course, in the opening leg that he won. So just the one maximum so far, but
83.
Maximums are nice, but it's the doubles for dough. Scoring for show, doubles for dough, as Bobby George once said.
97.
Probably has said since on many occasions.
$100.
And it's all about the dough for those players this weekend looking to seal a place in the match play
140.
field of 32, which will be decided after tomorrow's second event of the weekend
42.
here in Barnsley. So Webster then, after Norris couldn't take out that, 64 it is for Webster. He wants double top to go to within 1 leg of victory and hits it. Cool finishing from the Demolition Man. And a break of throw as well. So now throwing for the match and a place in the semi-finals here in Barnsley.
129. 60.
And a lot of work to do by Alan Norris, it's fair to say, as he gives another shake of the head.
100.
If he's to battle back again, it would need another 11th leg decider, like he's taken part in his previous 2 matches.
140.
If he's to overcome Darren Webster, but the form Webster's been on in this match and well through the afternoon would make that a tall order indeed. But that's what we love about darts. Stranger things have happened. But the rot has got to stop quickly, because Webster is down to a finish. He will look to leave himself something decent on his return, with Norris still back on 2-4-3.
67.
So 65 then for the match. As Norris fills up the treble 19 bed, will it be in vain? 64 wants the bullseye. Well, he hits the outer ball for 25, 40. So this has to go. Chuck Norris looking at 72. Weighing up, which way is he going to do? Another one of those for double top.
52. Can't
hit it. So 25 then. Another chance for the match for double 8 for Darren Webster. He hits it for a 6-2 win. And Alan Norris's great run this afternoon comes to an end. Darren Webster looking in fine form indeed. We'll see him later on in semi-final action here in Blackpool. Barnsley.